Have you ever wished you could rewrite a single moment in your life, a choice that haunts you like a ghost in the twilight? Imagine a battlefield strewn with ash, the air heavy with the clang of steel and the weight of lost comrades, where one boy's trembling hand holds the power to turn back time. This is Tsuyuki New Saga Episode 1, The Sword of Rebirth, premiered on July 1st, 2025, on Crunchyroll. Can you hear the echo of your own regrets whispering through the ruins of a fallen kingdom? This episode doesn't just begin a story, it seizes your heart, pulling you into a world where every choice could reshape destiny. Will you dare to follow where the blade points, or turn away from the shadows of what might have been? Step into the ravaged land of Arcanadia, a medieval realm of shattered castles and fading magic where humanity clings to hope amidst a demonic war. Released on July 1st, 2025, Episode 1 introduces Kyle, a young swordsman voiced by Yuma Uchida, whose battle-worn armor and haunted eyes reflect a soul scarred by loss, like a knight from Berserk carrying the weight of a doomed crusade. His voice cracks with grief yet burns with resolve, drawing you into his quest to rewrite a tragic fate. Saran, his childhood friend and a fiery mage voiced by Rie Takahashi, radiates defiance, her flowing robes and sharp tongue masking a fear of losing Kyle again, reminiscent of a sister who'd fight the world for you. The demon lord Zagan, a shadowy enigma voiced by Kenjiro Suda, looms with a chilling presence, his deep growl echoing Sauron's dread. Have you ever known someone whose strength hid a wound too deep to heal? Kyle and Saran are not just heroes, they're your own heartbeats racing through a world you can almost grasp. Can you stand beside them in Arcanadia's ashes? What does it mean to carry the weight of a second chance, knowing it might cost everything you love? Kyle's discovery of the Chronos blade, a relic that rewinds time, thrusts him into a moral abyss, his trembling grip on its hilt mirroring the moment you hesitated before a life-altering choice. Saran's fierce loyalty, standing by Kyle even as she fears his obsession, feels like the friend who held your hand through a storm, their courage a beacon in your doubt. The episode asks a question that cuts deep. If you could undo your greatest mistake, would you risk your soul to do it? Like Frodo bearing the One Ring, Kyle's burden is a universal echo, pulling you into his struggle to rewrite fate. Can you face the same question, or will you shy away from its truth? Madhouse weaves a tapestry of devastation and hope, each frame pulsing with Arcanadia's raw beauty. The animation is a symphony of motion. Kyle's swordplay, fluid as a dance, slices through demons with a grace that feels like Demon Slayer's water-breathing come to life. The camera lingers on Saran's anguished gaze, her eyes reflecting a burning castle, while shadows pool around Zagan like a living nightmare, evoking the dread of attack on Titan's colossal titan. Have you ever seen a dawn so vivid it felt like a promise you'd forgotten? The crimson skies and crumbling spires don't just dazzle, they pierce your heart, whispering of battles lost and hopes reborn. Yet, I notice fleeting stumbles in distant crowd scenes, a flicker that briefly dims the spell. Can you see yourself standing amidst those ruins, sword in hand? Kyle is a storm of grief and grit, his sword a lifeline to a world he failed, his scarred hands a canvas of battles lost. Like a warrior from Hunter x Hunter chasing redemption he can never touch. His resolve, voiced with raw intensity by Uchida, is a masterpiece you long to grasp, yet it slips through your fingers like sand. Saran, with her blazing magic and unwavering loyalty, is a beacon in the dark, her fiery spirit echoing the friend who'd stand with you against the world, her voice a spark that lights the heart. Zagan, a demon whose shadow swallows hope, is a riddle wrapped in malice, his presence a forbidden scroll you yearn to unravel but never will. Together, they weave a tapestry around the episode's heart, the power to rewrite fate. Like a sacred relic glowing in a forgotten ruin, their stories pull you into Arcanadia's pulse, demanding you chase their truth. Have you ever faced a moment that felt like it could rewrite your life? This episode holds that blade to your heart and you can't look away. Some whisper that Tsuyuki New Saga's animation lacks the sheen of modern epics, that its ice sky roots feel worn, a relic of a bygone era. Others claim the pacing rushes Kyle's grief, leaving little room for dread to settle. Yet, this is where the series ignites. The pacing isn't hasty, it's a heartbeat racing toward redemption, each beat a call to action. The ice sky framework isn't tired, it's a vibrant rebirth of Zero's emotional depth, reimagined with a warrior soul. Critics say Zagan's menace echoes familiar villains, but they're wrong. This shadow is a mirror to our fears, a revolution in storytelling. The flame of Tsuyuki burns eternal, it's not outdated, it's timeless, proving that classic tales cut deeper than fleeting trends. Yasuharu Takanashi's score is a pulse of steel and sorrow, its soaring strings and pounding drums wrapping around the battle like a warrior's oath. As Kyle faces Zagan, a single flute note cuts through the chaos, sharp as a memory of loss, echoing the moment you stood silent after a farewell. The sound design, clashing swords, roaring flames, Saran's whispered spell, creates a world so vivid you can feel the ash on your skin. Have you ever heard music that seemed to know your deepest regrets? The opening, a rousing anthem by Lisa, sets your blood aflame, while the ending, a haunting ballad, lingers like a promise unkept. Can you hear Arcanadia's call, urging you to fight? There's a moment moment in Episode 1 where the world holds its breath, the Chronos blade gleaming under a shattered sky. A single act, born of desperation and hope, shifts the tides of fate, leaving Kyle trembling on the edge of a new beginning. It's not just a clash, it's a reckoning, like standing at the precipice of a choice that could redefine your life. What could drive a boy to grasp a blade that rewrites time, knowing it might unravel his soul? Will you step into that moment where destiny burns brighter than the flames around you? Remember those days when epic quests sparked your imagination, when heroes like Cloud and Guts carried worlds on their shoulders and every battle felt like your own? Suyaki's new Saga Episode 1 resurrects that fire, blending the soul of Final Fantasy and Slayers into a saga that sings of courage and second chances. This isn't just a story, it's a challenge to rewrite your own fate, to face the ruins of your past with a blade in hand. Will you join Kyle and Saran in their fight to defy destiny, where every swing of the sword could change the stars? Watch now and let Arcanida show you the hero you've always been.